Hi. Good.
Are you there? I can't.
Yeah.
Who's talking to?
She's talking, the worker's talking to Chantel's mom on the phone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I just asked her to give me another alternative if that's not where she wants to go. Yeah. 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 Okay, so Chantel, do you agree to go back to your mom's place?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just looking for a short-term placement for the weekend. This is just a safety plan for the weekend until her worker comes back. Yeah, just until her worker comes back, and then, you know, whatever her options are for the long term, that can be discussed next week.
I emailed that guy for the apartment. Just my first response.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Can I have your full name and address, please? Melanie and Brent. Okay.
Oh, are you gonna say again, bud?
Sorry, can you repeat that? Yeah. Okay. Okay, and your phone number. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just, yeah. I mean, that would be up to her to discuss with you. I don't really know who you are, right? So, yeah. Okay. Okay, so can I let you go then, and then I'll speak with Chantalia? Okay. Thanks. Bye-bye. So I hung up with your mom, Chantal. Alright, so you said that you would be okay to go there for this weekend, just temporarily at least, until, you know, Sarah can work something out with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just wondering what's gonna happen after the weekend.
You can discuss that with Sarah. Okay, so, do you want to get your things ready then?
Vernon, does she have to leave my house right now to go to her mother's house?
No. The worker has no authority to tell her to do anything without a court order.
And who is this person?
This is a lawyer.
So I'll check back, but my direction was that,
You can't do it without a court papers card.
She'll go to her mother's house. You can check in with her on Monday.
They will provide transportation.
Okay.
You can.
I'll be back in just a few minutes. I'm just going to discuss that with
Doesn't
my
have to go with the
supervisor.
worker.
Okay?
Yeah,
Hold on. What, Vernon?
Yeah.
What did you say?
I was just saying she doesn't have to go with the worker, but if she's decided that she will go to her mother's place, she just simply has to tell the worker that she'll get over there later on tonight and either call the worker or the worker can check tomorrow that she's been at her mom's. That's all. But she has no authority to order her into her car to take her anywhere. If she doesn't.
Yeah, you understand that?
Yeah. So I'll just be back in a few minutes. Like I said, I'm just going to pass that information along to my supervisor, and then I'll just be back and give you guys the information, okay? And Vernon is your lawyer?
He's a friend of ours. He's a lawyer.
Oh, I see.
He's a lawyer from out of town that we deal with.
Okay.
Vernon, you have quite a lot of experience dealing with the Children's Aid Society, don't you?
Certainly do, yes. So if the worker wants to talk to me, I'd be more than glad to speak to her.
Well, you're on the speakerphone. Would you like to speak with him?
I'm good. I'm just going to report, like I said, I'm just going to speak with my supervisor, pass the information, and then I'll just come back and give it to you guys, okay?
Well, you can, she'll get over to her mother's house whenever she wants to go later.
Okay.
You're welcome to go check in with her on the weekend or check in with her on Monday at her mother's house.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
I'll just be back in like a few minutes.
All right.
Just give you guys the clear. I don't want to...
Okay, Vernon, I'm still recording, and I've still got you on the speakerphone. She's going to talk to her she's going to talk to her supervisor, and then come back and talk to Chantel.
Yeah, okay. As I said, what is it, Chantel, is it?
Yeah, Chantel's right here.
She's listening. Okay, so as I said, I don't know what, the circumstances are like in the house there. I don't know what the circumstances are with the other children, but if Chantel has decided that she, for the sake of avoiding confrontation at this point with the Children's Aid, if it's okay to go, if she decides she's going to go to her mother's house for the weekend or whatever, that's fine. But the worker cannot force her to go.
So I have no choice but to go to my mother's, or can I stay here?
She can't spend the weekend at my house, can she?
Well, again, you have that risk. Again, I don't know the circumstances as to why the Children's Aid Society is saying that your house poses a risk to children.
Yes, but they've known she's been here for a week, and they're doing this at the last minute at 4:30 on a Friday, thinking that she won't be able to contact the lawyer.
As I already told you, they probably do not have the ground to apprehend, because if you read Section 40 of the Act, it says, I'll read it to you. Are you there, Chantel?
Yeah, Chantel.
Sorry, yes, I'm here.
Okay, here's what it says. Section 47. A child protection worker who believes on reasonable and probable grounds that a child is in need of protection, and there would be substantial risk to the child's health or safety during the time necessary to bring the matter for a hearing, can apprehend the child. So the worker is supposed to have reasonable grounds to believe that your child is at risk in that household in order to apprehend.
Okay, so...
And she's not yet given any valid reasons.
Well, again, that's your interpretation. I'm just saying, they sometimes do it anyway, okay? Because what happens when they apprehend your child, they have you in court within 5 days, and of course, if you're not familiar with court documents and stuff like that, they can pull together a whole bunch of crap in 5 days with their lawyers. They pull all this crap together, history of the household that you're in now, they pull this all together, and generally, you're not going to be able to get legal aid and represent yourself or in time. So what happens, they usually will get that first order to keep the child, and you're back in court in 30 days. So they end up keeping your kid for 30 days as a start.
Yeah, I've been through that myself, so we know.
Yeah, so the idea is, what you need to do is to, if you want to visit that house, or what you've got to do is probably
just go to her mother's to sleep at night, but come here to visit for as long as she wants.
Yeah, you can visit as long as you want. It would be hard for them to make a case if she's just visiting. Okay?
Yeah. Well, what if she decided to just spend the weekend here, Vernon? Can they do anything? Like if she's just spending the weekend?
They can do it at any time. Again, I don't know what the conditions are in the court papers why your home is considered to be a danger. Okay.
Yeah.
So that I don't know. I can't.
Yeah, they haven't even, honestly, Vernon, they haven't even put anything in any court documents like that saying that my home is a danger or anything like that.
Yes, but they've apprehended your children for some reason. They're claiming there's some danger there. So I can't speak for that. But I'm just saying that.
Hang on for a second. I'm still recording here. So, Joe, what did you just say?
She's sitting in her car smiling and laughing.
The worker's sitting in her car smiling and laughing.
Yeah. So, hard to say. So, as I said, I've just given you the fact that you do not have to go to her
Okay, so she can stay, so technically she could stay, she can even spend the night this weekend, and you know what, that they can't do anything unless the police come.
I'm not saying it's okay for her to spend the weekend. I just quoted you section 47 of the Act.
Okay, hang on, okay, the worker's back at the door, so hang on.
Yeah.
So, not the good news, but you're right. I can't force her to take Chantal anywhere without the warrant. Unfortunately, though, we can apprehend without a warrant.
Yeah, I do know that. Apparently she can, here, hang on, you can repeat that again.
I said I can apprehend without a warrant. So at this point, we don't feel that the infant is safe here. So the infant and Chantal... Sorry?
Yeah. If the worker's there, I can quote...
She's talking to you right now.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking to Chantal, but yes.
I have section 40, section 7 of the Act right in front of me here now, and it says you do have the ability to apprehend a child, but you must have reasonable and probable grounds that a child is in need of protection as defined under section 37, so you should review that. And that there would also, this is the second thing, it must be present. There would be substantial risk to the child's health and safety during the time that it would take to take matters to court and to normally serve documents. So if you feel that the child is in imminent danger right now, going to be harmed, killed, murdered, maimed, whatever, yes, you can apprehend. If you don't think that the child's going to be killed, murdered, or maimed, or something, get bitten by a dog, or something terrible, you have the right to take it to court Monday morning and to get a court process going and to give the parties a reasonable. You have to believe that there's an imminent, it says here, substantial risk to the child, that where the child will be harmed between today and the day of a potential court hearing, could be in 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
So again, you can't force her to take her baby and walk out of my house at this exact moment. She can go later on to her mother's house when she's ready to go.
No, unfortunately not, no.
What are your concerns?
I mean, I don't have to discuss that with you guys, right?
Well, yeah, you do because you're in our home.
Yeah.
And it's about our home.
Doorway.
So yeah, you
I
do.
don't know why you're smiling, like this isn't funny.
Yeah, no, it's not funny.
Then stop smiling.
Okay. So, Chantal, I need to know what your plan is. I need to know what your plan is.
I'm going to my mom's. I just need time to pack my things.
Okay, so can I wait for you, or can I ask your
For
mom?
yourself.
No, I cannot.
Yes, you can.
I
Vernon?
can just pack up all my child's things and my things in under 5 minutes and leave with you right now. It will take me time.
The worker's trying to force her to actually
And she has
leave
to
my
pick up
house
her
with
room
her.
upstairs that she's been
Yeah, well, the worker, Chantal the worker has no legal authority to have Chantal get in her car.
Yeah, no.
Exactly, and that's
But
exactly
they
what
have
you're trying to do.
transportation. I will be going home shortly.
You can't, yeah, so I guess
So in
I
other
think
words,
we're
please
done.
get out of our house and continue on with your day.
Alright.
she'll be at her mom's. You have any further questions, contact her at her mom's. Bye.
And tell her FYI this is private property so she can get off.
Okay, well, yeah, she's literally just told Chantal that if she doesn't,
FYI, the whole complex is private property.
she just told Chantal that if she doesn't like pack her things and get in the car and go with the worker right now, then the workers can't guarantee what's gonna happen, but she'll come back and take her baby, pretty much.
Well, I would probably, under those circumstances, if you've got it on tape.
Yeah.
Okay. It may be, again, I don't haven't heard everything that you may have on tape, but if she said that if Chantal doesn't come, that she was going to apprehend the child, and without identifying why, that potentially is extortion under the criminal code, but she may not have said what she's going to do. She may have just said that she can't guarantee, which would be a true statement.
Yeah, and that's what she said, and she pretty much just told Chantal that if she doesn't pack up her stuff and immediately and leave my house, then she was going to she can't guarantee what's going to happen because she doesn't have proof that she's going to go to her mom's house. Well, see, and apparently the worker said that she can't go and verify that Chantal's at her mom's house later tonight, or she can't verify that Chantal's at her mom's house on the weekend. Yes, they can. CAS is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. A worker can show up at her mother's house at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning and see if she's there.
Yeah. So I would, just in case the police do something, just make sure now you're recording
I feel like,
video camera.
in other words, get out of our house.
Yeah, my daughter, my almost 17-year-old daughter told her, just
Get out of our house.
looked at her and said, so in other words, you can get out of our house now.
And can have a great day.
Yeah, my 17-year-old daughter told her that. See, they're very angry with me that I've let my daughter's best friend, who's almost 17, she's like a daughter to me anyway. They're mad at me that I've let this child of age come and live with me.
And yet they're in our house and they can't review
Well, I
their
gotta get going
concerns.
soon.
Now, hang on,
I
who's
don't know
mad
what's
at you?
happen right now. I gotta get going.
Who's angry at you?
CAS.
Oh. Okay, so you have another daughter who's 17 living with you, eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
And CAS is very angry at the fact that I have this girl living here with me.
Okay, is your 17-year-old, would she have a few choice things to say about children's age?
Oh, yes, she does.
Has she ever been in care?
No, she hasn't. She's the only care she's experienced is just from seeing what they've done when they've come here to threaten us and harass us. She's been at the door when the police have come and threatened us.
Yeah.
She's seen it all.
Yeah, so I would probably say that, maybe just for a safety thing, that have Chantel ready to go. I would say, if the police do show up, you could say, well, we were just getting her ready. But she did not feel safe going with the Children's Day Society worker and didn't feel obligated to go there. But she's getting ready to go now.
No, and you know what? And
make sure that you have a way to transport her over to her mother's house.
we have a car. We have a car. I have a driver's license.
But that's
So
the
you
thing.
just have
I want
that
to
ready,
know if I don't go with the worker, can
Where's the worker?
No, they cannot apprehend your child just because you don't want to take a ride with the worker to your mother's house.
Like I told my mom is waiting for me right now. I just told her I need to get my stuff ready. I will be there as soon as possible. I have transportation.
Yeah. So.
No, you can sit there. You can sit there and have dinner or whatever you want.
Yeah.
Just leave it at the
I want to get going.
Okay.
I want to leave.
We're getting packed, getting ready, and that's it. She is going over. Okay.
Yeah, well, the worker refused to identify any specific concerns or refused to identify anything, and then she said, well, it doesn't. What was it? She said something about it doesn't have to do with us or something like that. But she's standing in the doorway saying that she can't stay here with her baby, but she wouldn't say what the issue is.
Well, you have to look at what the issues in your case, because they've taken your children, so they're probably on the same risk with any child in your household. So,
yeah, even though I'm not the caregiver and the mother is.
it doesn't matter. That child is still in your household. Say, for instance, that somebody would sexually assault their children, in your household. Even though there is somebody there, it doesn't guarantee that pervert's not going to sneak in at night and sexually assault the child.
Yeah, but there's never been any proof of that. There's never been anything, nothing like that has ever happened to my children.
As I said, I'm not familiar with your case. I don't know what they're claiming against you. So it's hard for me to say specific examples.
Okay.
Hey, baby.
I can send you a copy of my papers.
Yeah. But that's, when you were served papers, they would have sent you an application. They would have sent you an affidavit, from a worker explaining the risk, why your children were apprehended. Okay?
Yeah.